Win as one. EA Sports FIFA 21 sponsors Saturday Social.
James is going to be quizzing you on your Southampton teammates' FIFA 21 ratings. Yeah. Before we get into it, do you know your FIFA 21 rating?
I might have seen it branded around, was it 78? 70?
79.
79,
yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Which is exactly the same as last year.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you have gone up in some of the individual ratings. Your physicality's gone up since I said, been down the gym?
No, I can't be muscle on, I can't be,
Physicality's gone up. So 79, you happy with that? Should it be higher?
Obviously not playing the game for a while, but yeah, I'd say I'm happy with it. But I think everybody wants it a little bit more, don't they? So if I can get into the 80s, that'd be lovely.
Love that. Do you know your first ever FIFA rating?
Oh no, I remember opening it up. I think I was definitely a bronze card.
Yes.
But in terms of rating, no.
64, FIFA 13.
FIFA 13?
Yeah, FIFA 13, 64 rating. And the thing that obviously stands out with you is that every card is at Southampton, because you've been at Southampton all your career, come to the academy. So coming through the academy, playing at this club for so long, to now be the captain of the club, how much of an honour is that for you?
Yeah, it's massive. I think coming through, I always had in the back of my mind to be in the first team, and as I got older, I was always on about leadership and trying to be a captain. I captained a few levels as well, so to finally get it, it's a great opportunity, and obviously very grateful for it.
Love it. All right, let's get into it. Who do you think has the highest overall rating at Southampton, according to FIFA 21?
I'm going to have to go with Danny Ings.
Correct, yeah. I've got to say,
Goal
James
scorer.
Ward-Prowse 79, Danny Ings 80, so he just picks you. Are you happy with that?
Well, I mean, he's the main man and he gets the goals, he leads from the front, so I'm going to have to give it to him.
You take it.
I'll give him that one,
What a player. 22 goals in the Prem last season. He's obviously started where he left off this season as well. Scored his debut goal for England. He's on fire at the minute, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he's not stopped talking about the amount of goals he's scored. No, but I mean, he's scored so many, but also his work rate, for us as a team, him and Shea, especially the last few weeks, set the tone for us. So no surprise to see him getting all the plaudits.
He seems such a natural finisher. Is that something he works on in training a lot? Is he one of these players that stays behind, or has he always had that?
Yeah, no, he does. I think twice a week maybe he's out there hitting a few balls with a few of the other lads. So to see him scoring, the goals he does is no surprise. And like I said, he's not stopped talking about them. So I know exactly how many. Where they were, but good to see him doing well.
Love that. I hope Danny watches this feature. Brilliant. Let's talk free kicks. We know that you're a bit of a master at free kicks. So instead of comparing you against your Southampton teammates, we're going to compare you against the whole of the Premier League.
Okay.
Who do you think has the best free kick taking in the whole Premier League on FIFA 21?
De Bruyne?
Not Kevin De Bruyne.
Trent Alexander-Arnold?
Not Trent.
Oh. Am I missing someone obvious here? Not.
You are missing something obvious, yeah.
Me?
It's yourself.
Oh, I'll take that. There we go.
Bruno Fernandes and Gareth Bale, 87. James Ward-Prowse, 89. So top of the list in the Premier League.
Oh, I'll take that.
You sounded surprised when it.
Yeah, no, I just thought it'd be one of the big boys, I'll take that. No, I'll take that. Very, very honoured. Thank you very much. Yeah.
There we go. And a similar question, really. How often do you practice free kicks?
Yeah, probably the same. I'd say in recent years only once a week, just because the amount you hit. You've got to look after your groins and your back and everything. But so once a week I try and take 6 to 10. Try and limit the numbers as much as I can to make it a bit more pressure on myself. So once a week.
Do you always fancy yourself whenever there's a free kick in a game? Or are there any other Saints players that say, "Come on, Prowse, let me"?
No, well, I think having scored a few in the games now, like I've got that kind of, I've nailed that spot down. But equally, Ryan Bertrand will come over if he fancies it, and Redders comes over, and I'm like, no, I'll get out of the way. But
this is mine.
Ingsy will probably start taking him next, wouldn't he? But I'll just get too excited with free kicks. When it's awarded, I'm like, oh, here we go. And so kind of have to calm yourself down before you take them.
Love that. Right, let's talk pace. Now this is interesting because there's a lot very similar with regards to pace ratings.
Okay.
So who do you think has the highest pace rating at Saints on FIFA 21? Very tight this.
I'm going to have to say, I think Michael Obafemi's up there.
Not according to FIFA 21.
Shane Long?
Once again. So Michael Obafemi for you, the quickest. Before we get into it,
yeah, I wouldn't.
If everyone in a 100-metre race, you'd put him.
I wouldn't want to be in a race with Michael Obafemi. No, that'd be the least.
He'd win that, would he?
Yeah, oh yeah. I don't know then. Not Ingsy.
Not Ingsy, no.
No.
Do you want me to tell you?
Go on.
Gineppo, 87.
Is he?
Yeah.
I'm surprised at that.
Are you?
Yeah, he's quick, but I'd much rather race Musa than Michael.
Okay.
So that's interesting. And I thought Longy would have been definitely up there because he causes havoc, doesn't he, when he's running about. Who else is in the top
Another
three?
player that's up there, Theo Walcott, 86.
Oh, of course.
You forgot about him.
Yeah. No, well, everyone knows his pace. Yeah, I would not want to be. Where am I on the pace, by the way? I must be.
I've only got the top
three now.
3 or 4, so you're not actually on this list.
Yeah, no, I didn't think I would be, but I'd rather the free kicks than the pace. So there we go.
Theo, great signing. You got him on loan, of course.
Yeah.
What an addition that is for Southampton.
Yeah, not only on the pitch, but I think off it. The experience that he's had, what he can bring to the club, and to inspire the younger players coming through, because he's been on the journey that a lot of them who are starting out now have had. So overall a great signing.
And speaking of pace, the other end of the spectrum, slowest player on the team according to FIFA 21.
Yannick?
It is Yannick Vestergaard.
Yeah.
Now his rating is 33, which seems pretty harsh. I mean, why are you laughing?
I can't compare because
I was laughing behind the camera.
I must be in the bottom 3 as well.
You are 60, which is the 4th slowest, I believe.
So I'm 60. Yannick's 33.
Yes.
Oh, that's harsh. Yeah, that's
really harsh.
He's not 33. That's poor.
Yeah,
that's
poor.
poor.
It. I mean, in fact, I think there's only 2 that are slower in the whole league. But he's got other strengths, of course.
Oh yeah.
But how would he take that if he found that out?
Oh, he won't care. He won't care. No. I think he's honest and he knows his strengths and weaknesses. But yeah, he's that sort of guy. Just shrug it off and just doesn't care. So. Yeah, he'll be buzzing with that.
Okay, let's move it on then. We know you like to whip a ball. Who do you think has the best curve stats? There's a stat called curve.
Right.
One of the ratings. Who do you think has the highest
in the team?
In the Southampton team.
I'd probably say myself.
It is yourself by a long way, 91. I'm going to bigging you up a lot here, actually.
91.
Not only are you the best in the Southampton team, but you're the best in the Premier League again. With curve, beating both Hakim Ziyech and Gareth Bale, who have 90.
Do I get an award for this or something?
This is going pretty well, this interview, isn't it?
Yeah, carry on, yeah.
Okay, we'll go straight from that to passing.
Okay.
Best passer in the Southampton team.
Oh, I'd like to think I'm up there.
Yes, you are. The reason I'm doing this combined, not asking a load of follow-ups, is because we'll get the Ward-Prowse loving done here. You're also the best passer in the Saints team, 85. So you must be loving these ratings.
Oh yeah, I think it's a great game. I'll take that. There's a few good passes, but I think being a midfielder, you have to be a good passer. So. Yeah, I'll take that.
That is a big part of your game. Though. If you're breaking down the strengths of your game, you would say that's one.
Yeah, that's probably one of my most favourable parts of my game. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now we asked this to Ryan Bertrand last season, and he got it right first time. Can you guess which Southampton player has the best jumping stat?
For me, it would be Shane Long.
It is once again. Yeah, you're nailing it. 93.
I'm bringing Longy up here as well.
Yeah, this is unbelievable because he's got the same leap from the last game, FIFA 20, still the best jumper in the whole Premier League.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I've not seen many players who can win headers and hang for the time he does, and he just causes havoc whenever he plays. And although in the gym, I don't think he's up there on the scores, but
the jumping scores.
Yeah, but
tell us what you measure there.
So it's like on a forced platform. I don't know the height you can actually get or the power you produce.
Right.
I don't think he's up there on there, but out on the pitch he smashes everyone jump wise, so I'm not surprised at that.
I think why some people may be surprised at the fact that it's the strongest in the whole league is because he's not the tallest, I suppose.
Yeah.
Has he ever outjumped the likes of Vestergaard or Ben in training? He has.
Yeah, when we do team shape sometimes in the week, he gets into some right battles with the centre halves because they're desperate to win it, but he's quite clever, uses his body and uses his obviously jumping ability to his advantage.
Wow, okay. Right, next up you've got fullbacks who love to get forward, as we know. But who do you think has better crossing on FIFA 21? So we're going to put 2 players head to head, Ryan Bertrand or Kyle Walker-Peters. And it's very close again.
I'm going to go with my gut and say Ryan.
You are right once again. Kyle Walker-Peters 75, Ryan Bertrand 77. For the record, you've got the best crossing in the team with 89. We're trying to change these questions so they're not all about you.
And Ingsy's what? 80 rating overall, is he?
Ingsy is,
Well, there we go. I think they need to reevaluate and see, but there we go.
But let's talk about Ryan Bertrand because he's a very experienced player at Southampton, one of the more senior players, isn't he?
Yeah, again, the things he's done in his career is inspiring for all of us, and he's a terrific player. Gets up and down on the left very well, and produces for us. So key player.
A quick word on Carl Walker-Peters, another new player that's come through the door at Southampton. How has he settled into life here?
Yeah, really well. I think he's settled in extremely well. He's understood how the manager wants to play, and he's added some real composure with the ball, and a few nice dribbles that he went on. I think against West Brom, it was like, ooh, so a few good moments from him, and really good positive signing for us. Okay,
final question: who do you think has the best strength rating at Southampton according to FIFA 21?
Strength. I'm going to say Yannick.
Correct. Yannick Vestergaard top with 90, 6'6", big player.
Yeah.
Was that quite an easy one for you to answer?
Yeah, he's one of those players in training you don't want to get near because he's so strong. He can just fling you like a fly. He just sends you off. Yeah. I've been on the receiving end of one in particular. I'll mention
tell us about it.
Yeah, I fancied myself for it. I thought, here we go, and then I ended up picking grass out my teeth because he absolutely smashed me to the floor. So. Yeah, he's a strong guy.
You said that was one occasion. Was that a one-off, or is that more
just the once. I've not gone near him since. So
brilliant. Prowse, you really enjoyed that.
Thank you.
You must be happy with quite a lot of them. Came out on top on a lot of them, and also your knowledge of the game is pretty good as well.
Yeah, it's taken me back a little bit. I've not played in a while, but I've tried to put my FIFA head on, and I'd like to thank him for the kind ratings.
Top man, mate. Enjoyed that.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you.